Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about the falsetto mix, or what some people are calling the falsetto mix. Um, and I've heard at least a handful of vocal coaches say that what is not a falsetto mix is a falsetto mix, and it's actually more of a full medium mix. Um, Now, this might sound confusing right off the bat, but when you're mixing your voice, basically what we're doing is we're resonating in two places simultaneously, right? And you don't ever mix your falsetto with your chest voice because this is not possible. Because when you're resonating in your falsetto or singing in your falsetto, you're not closing your vocal cords, so you're actually singing on the edges of the vocal cords. And then when you're singing with a full voice, hey, your vocal cords are together and phonating. But the falsetto, they are not. So you cannot mix these two voicings. You cannot mix your falsetto and your chest. You can resonate your falsetto to go more into your chest, so it's physically resonating in your chest, but you cannot mix the two voicings, if that makes sense. I know it sounds a little confusing, but I'll give you a couple examples. So I've heard a couple vocal coaches say this is a falsetto mix. So if we try to stay in a fuller sound here, but not be in falsetto, which would be right, but we try to make it a more full sound, like we're using our full voice. For example, this is not a falsetto mix. This is, I would call it a medium mix because I'm almost entirely in my mask. Now, if I were to try to lean my falsetto into my mask instead of full falsetto, which would sound 100% in the head, if we try to lean that a tiny bit in the mask, we're starting to blend a falsetto mix here. So if we go, you can hear it's more forward, it's a little more bright, it has a little more resonance as opposed to right? So this is a falsetto mix, not which I'm just using a medium mix all in my mask, using my full voice. Now, if you don't like this sound, sometimes you want to have a fuller sound and not sound falsetto like this. If you want a fuller sound, now you can mix as much of your chest voice in that as you want to get the timbre and tone you want, like right? So, yeah, a falsetto mix is not, you're not blending your falsetto and chest voice together. That's not what you do. For a falsetto or soft mix, we're talking about blending our head resonance, complete falsetto, with a little bit of mask to give it a little more resonance and forward placement. So I just wanted to give some clarification for this. It's going to be a very quick video, but just as a couple examples, if you think of Bon Iver, he sings almost always in his soft falsetto mix, like "Come on, skinny love, da 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 da, na 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 na," right? So that's, I'm just placing my falsetto a tiny bit into the mask, and that's the soft falsetto mix. Another example would be Coldplay. He kind of slips in between like a light medium mix into kind of a soft mix or falsetto. He flips up. For example, when he goes like, when ya, I'm talking about Fix You. He starts in a light, like medium mix. When you try. So falsetto, but tiny bit in the mask to give it a little more forward, bright placement instead of when you try, right? When you try your best. And now he's going back into a light medium mix. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. Right. So that's the falsetto mix. I just really wanted to give a really brief clarification of this. If you want more examples of the soft falsetto mix, just ask me. I'll give you more examples or explain it more. If you want to know what's the difference between that and what I just did, the medium mix, like I can explain that further as well. So if this helped you at all, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.